Welcome back, Arcanist Armory fans, to episode 58 of the Arcanist Adventures. The party has awakened Osiris and received some information. They have also found a pushable button map on one of the walls as they are leaving the pyramid. Susan is well distracted trying to find the entrance again, despite there not being options in which to go. So she did not hear when called to that there are buttons.
I guess I'll investigate the buttons.
Look and see if any of the buttons are more worn than the others.
I think that's at least a 20. That's all I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna look and see if any of the buttons are
I wanna-
particularly worn.
Yeah. Or if they're dirty or something.
Or show signs
That's
of being
18
used.
plus 8. So
So
26.
you find that all of them are very dirty.
Do any of
not
them
particularly
look
How-
more used than others?
Yes. The one in the left middle, the one in the right middle.
Wait. I'm making something. Okay. Left middle.
Left middle, right middle, bottom square.
Bottom middle.
No, the very bottom.
Very bottom. Row 4.
Go for it. Okay.
And that is all you can tell.
Okay. Do they look like they pressed in a certain order? Is there any indication of which have been pressed in any order?
Should I dust them off?
Yes.
Careful.
So who's just going to,
Use that glove.
who's just going to attempt to dust them off just with his hand without pushing any of the buttons?
And without the spell removal.
And he's not using a cloth, he's just
Yeah.
dusting with his
Look.
hands.
Okay.
His hand in his trunk.
Make a dex check.
So just straight dexterity.
Mhm.
18.
Okay. You are able to dust the buttons off without causing any of them to depress.
Is there any markings on them now that they're dusted off?
There are. You can't read them. But
Tamira,
No, I can do it.
Can you read
however, Artemiles has wandered over, noticing that you knocked the wall
I
down.
mean, I said buttons
notice that
too.
we knocked the wall down and said buttons.
And he does look at the wall and say, "Oh, it's in primordial."
Oh, that's something.
What does it say?
Well, it's not an exact translation, but it says.
Blub, blub.
It's actually a very good guess. Let's see. It says 1, 2, line 4, skip bow, 6, 8, 9, 'didn't think I had a word for that.
What does it say?
Well,
Oh, you don't know what it says.
we'll go with your translation, and it's pretty close to Svorgul. And this would be 0, but they don't really have the concept. So
So what would align with the 3 buttons that I've seen then?
So
What
it's
word would I-
1, 2, line 4, skip boat 6, 7, 8.
Unknown.
It doesn't translate.
0.
in
So 4, 6,
and
0.
The equivalent of 0.
So 4, 6, and 0.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that anymore. I don't want to put this.
Is there anything dusting off around the keypad that
It's visible.
gives hints to what we're supposed to do with it?
So you notice on the inner part of the thin part of the wall, off in a recess, that there is a picture of 3 different what appear to be beings reaching and touching a wall.
Okay. So it needs 3 of us. I guess Artemiles, you and me each push a button at the same time. That's what this says. Does it look like they're doing it in any particular order or just doing it all at the same time?
I mean it's a carving. So
Yes. Are they
all of the
What does it
the
look like?
buttons look pushed in the carving.
okay?
Okay. Is there any distinguishing
Tamara, you
factors
wanna
between
look-
everyone?
You want to look at
Are they
that?
all roughly the same? Are there clues in the pictures? That's what I'm looking for.
Are there any clues in the picture that show what there might
can
be?
roll again if
there
you
might be
want.
an order
Go ahead.
to it?
Okay. 9 + 8 is 17.
You cannot see any other distinguishing marks on the picture.
Okay, so I guess
So
we
just 3
push it.
people pushing buttons.
3 people each push one, the 4, the 6, and the 0.
Fine.
Which one do you want, Artemiles?
I want this.
Don't push it yet. Artemiles, which button would you like to push?
I'll push the bottom one.
The 0 ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Then you
6. Alright.
Okay. Artemiles, you should push the bottom one, the 0.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Everyone make a dex check.
Dirty 19.
Not as good. Work. Because it's a
Cool. That is collectively enough for the check. Everyone pushes their button at the same time, and they receive a glow similar to the one that you remember seeing in Mozilla's domain.
we said our domains to Osiris.
Um,
Bad.
they are all glowing green.
Anything else happen?
Not that you can see.
Yay! This is
Cool. We have just set our domains to Osiris. To Osiris.
Yay! That was fun.
Okay. As you start walking down towards the exit, make a perception check. Not Susan.
Susan, you're off your own road today.
That might
Okay.
be more apt than you know.
23.
Okay. So Bouge and Artemiles seem to realize that you've been walking down an awful lot of
You're
stairs.
stuck. I was worried about this.
And that you have not passed Susan, who you know was only a few minutes ahead of you. Susan, you find yourself in the room with the hourglass and Hermes and Artemis.
Hi, we're recording.
You do think that it's probably taking a little while longer than you would expect for the party to come down.
Zena, I need you to go. We are recording.
Yep. So
Woohoo!
you, Artemis, and Hermes realize that you've been down in the antechamber. The hourglass appears to have about 8 minutes remaining on its time. And the rest of the group
Never get it.
has not made it down the stairs.
Do we wait for them or we just ditch them?
Or do you get more potatoes? I know.
Push
Or
buttons.
do we explore?
Don't push. What? Oh, that's why.
No comment from the peanut gallery. Okay.
The peanut gallery doesn't exist.
No.
We cannot give.
Artemis and Hermes are.
Yeah.
And Anubis.
Oh yeah. Is Anubis still with us? Yeah, that's true. With the glowing coffin. Do we have the glowing coffin or do they have the glowing coffin?
I think
You do not have the coffin.
Hey, I can go see Osiris.
You just don't pile inside and go see
No,
Osiris.
thank you.
You actually also don't have Anubis.
Right. That's what I thought.
Who hasn't? Where is Anubis?
Anubis is having her nor there. We know, no, we lost him. Well, I'm gonna go.
I mean, given that currently everyone is lost to everyone else, I'm not sure that.
Wait, so there's stairs that go up and stairs that go down, right?
Correct.
And we went down, right?
You've gone both
Should
directions.
we go both directions?
We went up to the top, we woke up Osiris, and then you guys went back to the main floor, and there's the basement that you guys didn't go into.
Yeah, we
You
haven't
went
gone
down
into
to the
I went to
potatoes,
Oh, yeah.
We went down to the basement, and then up to
Came
the
up,
top, and
then you went up to
Oh,
the.
yeah, that's right.
then up to the top, and now you're back in the main floor. You can either go down to potatoes, or you might be able to go back up
Or out the door.
or out the door.
Puzzles are never good.
I'm gonna go collect more potatoes for collateral.
Okay. They do seem good at raising mummies. Um,
Who
Or
knows,
at
maybe
least
it's
satisfying
the
them once they're risen.
maybe it's the Egyptian currency.
I only have 3 gold.
You head downstairs towards where the potatoes used to be. Make a perception check.
There are no potatoes. The potatoes are alive.
15.
You notice that you've been walking much longer than it took you to walk to the potato cellar before.
We broke the staircase.
Now everyone else has started walking first, so we'll go back to the other group.
We've been walking for a long time.
We have? Oh shoot.
As
Don't push buttons, it's not a good idea.
We started it.
I was trying to get Susan to start it.
as Boosh said that, Boosh, make a perception check with advantage.
Yay. Not good. 12.
You smell something incredibly rancid ahead.
Oh, it stinks.
If it's that smell, doesn't even damage. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I have advantage. I don't have advantage for any other reason.
Okay.
It stinks. Like it smells
Captain
like
or the
something
guard?
died
Yeah,
or it
Probably.
just smells like stink.
So, saying we've been walking for a while, I'm going to try and message down the staircase to Susan.
okay.
Who is also walking.
Okay. What message are you sending?
How much time's left on the timer? Also, are your stairs being weird?
So you hear back. There are approximately 8 minutes remaining, and my stairs are being fine.
Ah, that's not Susan speak.
Also, yeah.
That's not Susan
Susan
speak.
does not receive a message.
Not Susan speak.
Just broke it.
Not even message works.
I could try ascending.
I think we'll have the same issue. Probably should save the spell slots.
Okay. So do we go?
It
down-
went somewhere. It didn't go to Susan. It went somewhere.
So do we go down the stair and you message downstairs?
Yeah, I could try
And messages range is 100 feet, right?
120 feet.
120 feet.
So like very realistic. Should help reach her.
As you've been talking, you do come to where it looks like just below your feet line, you're going to see it opening up.
Does anyone else smell anything at this point?
Artemilius does.
Okay.
You probably do too.
Probably.
That's not me.
That was 11. My passive investigation is 18.
um,
I see
Yeah.
lots of
Because
things.
it's 10
So-
plus.
I knew that.
and you're
Well,
still carrying a
perception is
torch,
perception.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just naturally look for things very high.
I thought yeah. If I need to, I'll cast light on the top of your torch if it's going out.
As
I will
it's,
just do that.
it is
anyway.
not going out.
You can touch fire if you want.
Yeah,
I don't have to touch it.
as you come down in line with
I don't
the
think it's a touch
opening,
spell.
make,
Oh, it is touch. Yeah.
I want
Touch / 20 feet.
everyone in the stairwell to make
Which stairwell?
a dex save.
19.
That's not good.
I know.
I mean, the
That's
19's
not
fine.
good.
I was gonna say, it's not good.
Dexterity save.
Guess that's a 13.
Oh, it's a 7.
Yeah. Oh wait, Artemilius is mostly immune to fire. We're good.
Yours is not.
Okay. So something catches the flame. And there is quite the conflagration. You're able to hold it far enough away that
I
the
just accidentally touch it.
You push it under it.
yes.
We cast light on this. On the torch.
That explained it perfectly. You can touch the fire if you want.
Boosh. I don't. Are you fire resistant at this point? I don't.
I don't think so. I think all my magic items disappeared. So
All right.
wait, unless this one. She gave me the blast scepter. No,
Okay. You take.
wait, gained resistance to fire.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
You get 2d8 halved fire damage.
Cool. Do you want to roll that?
5. Have
Two.
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 Because it rounds down.
Okay.
Yay. That's good.
Take
take more
2
damage.
points of fire
I took
damage.
more damage from the dust.
And despite the stench of now burning elephant man,
burning stinking elephant man.
the air actually seems to have cleared quite a bit.
Okay.
Oh.
You got some methane.
Yeah.
The pocket of methane.
You hear-
Maybe we should put this out.
You hear, Tamira, a message coming from the chamber in front of you
Okay.
that says, "Wow, it's been eons since I've seen fireworks."
Oh, I'm really engaged.
You engaged. You engaged.
I did. It's my turn.
Your turn to get to be the reason that we get.
But by the way, it's 7 now.
Oh, 7 minutes. Yeah, I think we're just stuck at this point. It's a message. Oh, I can respond. Who would I have the honor of speaking with? Communicating with, you know what I mean.
Well, you would be honored by speaking with Osiris. You could also be honored to speak to Anubis at the moment. though. Drat, I ran out of words.
At the moment, though. Wait 6 seconds. Dramatic pause.
Camera's getting to
the
To the left now, y'all.
can you scoot it a little bit more? 'Cause You're
Yes.
shaking the camera pretty good.
Oh, to the right now.
There you go. Sorry. I'll wait.
Hello. I am the illustrious Tutankhamun, I believe.
I believe.
Yeah, I was last time I checked, but I haven't checked in probably several of your lifetimes.
History check, right?
Do we know that name? Is any of the 3 of us in this familiar with that? name?
22
Probably history.
with history.
24 with history. Yes. Surprisingly enough,
History.
yeah. So surprisingly enough,
I'll say Tutankhamun.
Bouge has heard. Yeah, you say it out loud so that no people actually. Artemiles and Tamira both know that this is a famous past elven king, not nearly as ancient as Osiris, but
I guess we're gonna find that flail.
Probably. Just stick to common in the flow and there. Little Cyrus deal with it.
Wait, but how do we get out? Anyway,
So they know they have the
That's it.
copy.
yeah. I'm assuming it's following me because I'm the one who asked.
Oh yeah, we do have our copy.
It does, in case it matters, it does put out dim light for a radius of 5 feet around it.
I can live with that.
Cool.
Sneaking around will suck.
Bouge also cast
I'll light on the torch.
light on the torch as it blew up in his face.
So with it blowing up like that, put it out, or do I need to put it out?
It has gone out,
Okay,
but
cool.
it is now glowing.
It is not going
That's fine.
because
I'm-
Bouge cast light on
We
it.
found exploding gas. It's time to put the torch out.
Yeah.
I
I think you have to back up 10 minutes or something like that.
But on the bright side,
An hour.
yeah, on the bright side, you can all breathe. So there's that. And then,
We aren't being suffocated by poisonous gases because you blew them up.
Guess I'll message down there. Just be like, can we come in, Terry?
yes. I haven't had visitors other than my porters for the last ever.
Okay.
Zombies.
Are
Do they know? Okay. Wouldn't say that.
we ready to go? We go down?
Just be like, he has quarters down there. Just FYI. And then start walking.
Okay.
I'm just
As
curious.
rich people do.
Well, it's nice to know going into a cave if there's more than one person.
as you step foot, Tamira going first, into the chamber at the bottom of the stairs.
I am walking warily just to make sure there's nothing in the way.
Okay.
I'm not like creeping, but I'm like
yeah.
looking.
As you step
She's looking on the ground. I'm looking in front.
to the bottom of the
I'm making sure the
steps,
steps are clear.
there are
I'm making sure nothing's going to eat you while
Four.
you're making sure the steps are clear.
4 very large crystal spheres that glow quite brightly as you enter the room, illuminating a space better than anywhere else you've seen inside the building. And there is stacks of gold, parchments, old books.
Good thing we don't have
Artemilles
Susan.
likes it.
Good
This is Artemilles' dream.
thing we don't have Susan.
a rather large throne at one side of the room.
You would be plundering. Anyway, sorry.
Rather large gold encrusted throne at one end has well, it's hard to describe. It appears half mummy, half high elf.
Which half is high elf?
The upper half
Okay.
is
You've got mummy
unmummified.
legs.
Yeah.
That's the
You,
left
you
half.
took Artem. You took Artem. You took Artem. You took Artem.
Real Phantom of the Opera stuff there.
Okay,
You
cool.
took Artem instead mummy legs on it.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
Um,
Now what?
I don't
um,
talk to kings very often.
you
Artem
know
Millie's.
that you said that you had porters there, but you do not see anyone else in
Okay.
What's concerning?
the room.
Artem Millie's, this
Should
looks
be.
like your territory.
Everything's concerning at this time.
Okay, now
Happy to know.
back to Susan, Hermes, and Artemis.
Mhm.
Did they follow
Did
me?
they follow her down?
Yes.
Oh. That's
Um,
probably like 4 decisions.
I mean, they would have got stuck
You're
anyway.
do you have night? Do you have dark vision?
I don't think satyrs do.
Oh yeah, I have the light.
I think you have all light sources in the for the group.
There's just is the other one. That's
You should have torches.
If you don't have, you
You
have
should
some.
stay on the
torches.
front page.
You have some torches. Yeah.
On here?
Your skills
yeah.
and your features and traits,
Yeah.
No.
and then it should be all the way down at the bottom
Right. No.
with your racial traits.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I think you
I
should
don't
have torches
either.
in your bag.
I think
You don't even have any casters in your group.
Yeah, we split the casters.
On accident. No, no, we want to go to items. Inventory.
I have a candle.
Yeah.
You don't even have a torch.
No, I want to have a
You have
candle.
torches?
No.
Oh my god.
You take the
Okay,
entertainers or the
duly
diplomats.
noted.
You take the diplomats pack or something. The
Duly
one that gets a
noted,
big
we
chunk
need
with no
to-
Okay.
torches.
So,
I have a crowbar.
Oh,
do you have a tinder box?
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
everybody gets a tinder box.
Okay, you are able to light your candle.
Good luck.
You come to an open space.
Is it the same open space?
Probably.
You step into it, I'm guessing.
You found
Yes.
Rams.
And you look around and see minor glints around the edges of the room from whatever the candle can put out.
I could. It's pretty
I think it's 5 foot light, dark, 5 foot bright, 5 foot thin, or 10 feet.
I mean, most basic things.
Yeah. 5 foot bright, 5 foot dim.
You still see vague glints
You have the torches too.
around the
Torches
edges
are 20 feet,
of the room.
Yeah.
and the light's plus 10.
Wow.
And-
It doesn't explode.
You
So it doesn't explode, but it's not as big as your torch.
Okay.
However, I can cast. it
As
on
you're trying to get your bearings, Artemis unslings her regular bow
regular bow.
and make a perception check. That went poorly. You hear an arrow whistle over your shoulder
From Artemis.
Uh-oh.
and clatter into a wall.
And I got an 11, so probably not seeing anything.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Which way was the arrow coming from? Artemis or the other way?
We get 11. We can at least know direction.
Yeah,
Is he coming
you
from our
heard it
front?
coming from behind you.
So Artemis tried to shoot
I
something into the
assume
wall.
that it was art.
Probably.
So
Okay. And tune in next week for episode 59 to find out what Susan and the gods have found in the darkness, and what happens with
No, one of them still
yeah, and what will happen to Artemiles, Bouge, and Tamira in the chamber of King Tut, and where in the world is Anubis, or where in the underworld, as maybe more appropriate.
he got jumped back to the scales.